Hello there, good morning everybody. Welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone, Everton Daily. I've started doing so. This morning's video, Everton Daily, is coming to you from the top of Firsteston Hill on the Wirral. I will just spin you around. That is Wales over there, North Wales. As we turn round, we have the lovely Liverpool in the background over there. But enough of that. Today's Everton Daily. It's more of it's possibly a little moan, a little rant, maybe. So we Everton did not play this week until Monday night against West Ham. We're due to hear David Moyes' press conference at 1:30 this afternoon, which I will reflect on as it comes out. I'll have a watch of that and then let you know my thoughts on it, reflect on it. But just looking back to Tuesday night's game, really, against Wolves. Apologies that I'm wearing an orange top talking about this, but Tuesday night's game, it was devastating. And as we know, David Moyes made 7 changes to his starting 11 against Wolves Tuesday night in the EFL Cup. Rotations that cost Everton, as we suffered another third round exit from the Cup after losing 2-0 to Wolves at Molineux. The front four was changed entirely, with Charlie Alcaraz, Dwight McNeil, Tyler Diblin and Tierno Barry given chances to replace Dewsbury Hall, Jack Grealish, Iliman Ndiaye and Beto, who were all fit and on the bench, by the way. Also brought in were Seamus Coleman, Tim Irabunam and Mark Travers in goal, but none of these players impressed or made a slight case for themselves to be in for a shot at starting the West Ham game on Monday night, in my opinion. Asked to explain the changes, David Moyes said there were no real reasons. No real reasons. We've got a lot of good players and we've got players in the squad who are getting back to fitness, some of them who are not, so we wanted to give some of them an opportunity to show what they can do. The team have been playing at a really good level and it was a chance to see if others could join it. When asked if any of those who started made an impression, David Moyes said, well, they've got a level to get up to now because we've seen the levels. You saw it in the second half, the performance levels, how much better it was. The players who we introduced made a huge difference to the team, so we want everybody to play at that level. We didn't play at the level in the first half, but I don't think Wolves did either. I didn't think they were necessarily any better at that time in the game. A lot of levels in those sentences. Moyes was quick to make changes when we were behind by bringing on Beto and Dewsbury Hall at half-time, and then Grealish and Ndiaye were introduced shortly after. But even then, we failed to get an equaliser and even conceded another late on when we were chasing the game. We must also remember that Wolves also made changes to their team during that game on Tuesday night, with their usual defence of Totti, Gomez, Agbadu and Mosquera all being replaced, as well as the likes of Tachua. So our replacement forwards failed to trouble their replacement defence. This isn't the first time we appear to have disregarded the League Cup too, with other recent third round exits against Southampton last season and Bournemouth in the 22-23 season. Bournemouth smashed us 4-1 in that season, with changes made to those teams as well. Considering the fact that we have not won any silverware now since the FA Cup in 1995. Surely we need to take every competition seriously and go as far as we can with the intention and optimism of winning some silverware. Newcastle and Crystal Palace showed us last season that it's possible, yet we still play a weakened side and are now out of the League Cup, which has limited our chance of silverware once more to the FA Cup only this season. That 30 years could be stretched even more. What are your thoughts on this? So, what are your thoughts on this? Do you care about the League Cup? Are you bothered that we are out? Do you agree with big changes being made? Do you agree that we should field weakened sides in cup games in such early rounds? When, as I've just said, the chance of the likes of Newcastle and Crystal Palace winning trophies last season should surely show that we should do everything we can. Teams like Everton ourselves should do everything we can to go out there and go as far as we can in the cup. What are your thoughts, please? Let me have your thoughts. As I said at the beginning of this video, David Moyes does his press conference for the West Ham game at 1:30 today, I believe. I'll have a look at that and give you my thoughts. And then I will also be at the West Ham game. I'm going to the Howard Kendall Suite first and foremost, so there are some tickets left for that, I believe, for the Howard Kendall Suite. So have a look at that. There's a competition running as well on social media for 2 free tickets to that game, so have a little look. But guys, please let me have your thoughts on that. As I say, Everton Daily today, more of a Everton rant, just a little bit of reflection on Tuesday night, because if I'm honest, it's still sitting with me a little bit. It's still sitting me. I feel like it's a big opportunity missed to not do everything we can to go far in that cup. So please let me have your thoughts on it. Thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye now.